Welcome, Spider-Man fans from across the world. If you did not see it, then you're living under a rock. The Morbius trailer has recently been dropped, and there are a lot of Easter eggs that are planted within this trailer. Now, all I'm going to do is show you one out of the few that have been seen and dissected by a lot of other people. But the really cool thing about this is this trailer is actually littered with a lot of Spider-Man references. So at some point, there has to be a convergence of Spider-Man with all of this going on. Now we've had some build up, and hopefully we're going to see some really cool stuff come in terms of an aggregation of a lot of these characters in the MCU. Maybe somehow they will come in contact in some movie. But I think one of the really cool things the MCU has is they usually have a long-term plan whenever they're dropping a movie. So it is not going to be a shocker to see that this Morbius character and this release of the Morbius movie at this time is definitely being planned to coincide with some other future event that surrounds the Spidey universe. Now, Jared Leto is the star of this movie, and a lot of people have pretty much turned the internet into a meme war about how they think he is the perfect character for it in more ways than everybody even can realize. So that's another really cool aspect to look at. But if you take a look at this particular scene, you're going to see him actually making his way from somewhere, looking like he's been in an orange suit. So I don't know if he maybe broke into a prison cell in order to be able to achieve something. I think that would be my guess from a story perspective, because I mean, why else would somebody as powerful as him at this point be, in a way subdued and taken to prison, except he wanted to, because it seems like the character is actually really powerful. Sorry if I spoiled anything for you, but I don't know anything, so there's no way I can spoil anything for you. But as he's making his way here, you can see him taking off some outfit and has like a weird blanket. Maybe he's been pretending to be homeless of some sort. But then guess who you see a graffiti of on the wall? Yes, it is our favorite young blooded superhero, Spider-Man. And so this leaves a lot of doors open. So I guess what will happen is we as the community will be running around, opening all the graphic novels, looking for all the references, looking for everywhere and where last we saw Morbius, and start to look at story possible points that we can have this happen. Now, I did promise to show you one of the Easter eggs, but there is another one that also pretty much puts the stamp and seal on the fact that there is a possibility that this is much more Spider-Man-y than we think. A lot of people have said there's a possibility that this is not going to follow through. Now, you have to watch a trailer till the end to actually see a character that you've probably seen from another of the MCU Spider-Man movies, not just any of the MCU movies, but the MCU Spider-Man movies. And many people are already drawing the points together and saying a really, a lot of cool stuff in terms of perhaps there's going to be a Sinister Six initiative or something like that, which I think would be quite explosive if that comes in a Spider-Man movie. But there's nothing better than seeing a superhero being able to face a collection of his greatest, threats in one particular movie. So however this plays out, we just have to wait and see. We're in it for the long haul, waiting to see the movie. Definitely an exciting prospect for somebody like me, having waited so many years for a character like this to be revealed. For those of you who are, old enough or who maybe have heard about the tales and the legends of Blade, there were a lot of Blade movies that were released, in the late 90s and early 2000s, and they probably didn't catch the attention of a lot of other people. But for some of us, those were our movies back in the day. So thank you very much for watching the video. Hit the subscribe button for Spider-Man updates and Spider-Man content on this channel. We'll be seeing you around, and leave a comment in the comment section. We're out.